If you're over 40 and trying one meal a day for fat loss, you might actually be making belly fat harder to lose. And the strange part is, the longer some men fast, the more their body starts protecting fat. So let me explain why that actually happens. Now, one of the most popular fat loss strategies on the internet right now is called OMAD, or eat one meal a day. Now, the idea sounds simple. Eat once, fast the rest of the day, and burn more fat. And for some people, especially younger individuals with very flexible metabolisms, it can work for a while. But for many men over 40, OMAD quietly creates a completely different problem. A cortisol problem. You see, here's what most people don't realize. When you go long periods of time without eating, your body still has to maintain stable blood sugar and energy levels. And to do that, the body releases a hormone called cortisol. Now, cortisol helps mobilize stored energy so you can continue functioning. Now, in small doses, this isn't a problem. But many men over 40 are already carrying a high stress load. Work stress, family responsibilities, poor sleep, high training volume, aggressive dieting, and now layering prolonged fasting on top of that, well, cortisol rises even higher. And when cortisol stays elevated, the body actually interprets that as metabolic instability. When instability is detected, the nervous system shifts into protection mode. Fat release slows down, energy expenditure becomes more efficient, and stubborn belly fat becomes much harder to lose. And this is why some men find themselves fasting longer, eating less, training harder, and yet their body refuses to let go of stubborn belly fat. So the natural response is to try harder, fast for longer, eat less, and add more cardio. But every one of those actions increases the same stress signal that triggered the protection response in the first place. You see, after 40, fat loss isn't about pushing the body harder. It's about restoring metabolic stability. Consistent sleep timing, predictable fuel timing, strategic training instead of constant intensity, and reducing unnecessary stress signals. When stability returns, cortisol normalizes. And when cortisol normalizes, the nervous system exits protection mode. And when protection mode ends, fat loss becomes possible again. Now, if you're over 40 and fat loss has stalled despite eating less or fasting longer, the issue may not be discipline. It may be metabolic protection. Now, if you want to understand which metabolic signals are slowing your fat loss down, make sure to take the metabolic self-assessment linked in the description below or at the top of this channel. It's going to show you which metabolic switches are offline and which ones are still working. Remember, after 40, fat loss follows stability and not starvation. Now let's go rebuild your metabolism.